What is going on, guys? It's Play Gaming for Fun here with a bit of a different gameplay. This is me and Dylan going split screen on Ghost Recon Future Soldier, which is a game that I never really played much, even though I did own it. Bought it right away. It was a pretty bad game, but I've discovered that this guerrilla mode isn't that bad when you run split screen. So hopefully you guys enjoy this split screen gameplay. Bailey, am on the top, and Dylan is on the bottom. But guys, we are here to talk about Titanfall for the Xbox 360, a game that comes out a week away from today. Now, the Xbox 360 version of Titanfall is obviously expected to be, not nearly as good as the Xbox One and the PC version, but I think a lot of people are going to get a little too caught up in the hype and they're going to forget about it. And I see huge problems written all over the Xbox 360 version of Titanfall. And the first problem is, we've never seen any real gameplay of the 360 version. It's almost like EA is trying to hide it, and they don't want us to see, what the game looks like, which is somewhat concerning. But obviously, we all have to remember that at least somebody is going to obviously buy it and upload gameplays and commentaries over it onto YouTube. But the point is, it's hard for me to want to buy something that I've never yet actually seen. So that's a huge concern for me, is that I think a lot of people are going to go into buying the Xbox 360 version thinking it's going to have those quality graphics you're seeing on the Xbox One gameplays that are all over YouTube. I feel like EA is releasing the Xbox 360 copy a few weeks later to try and build up hype for those Xbox 360 owners, when in fact that hype will never be fulfilled. But the other reason why it's being released late is because it's actually being made by a different studio. Why would you want to play a game that it's the same game, but it's being made by a different studio? This is hugely concerning to me, that a different studio is having to basically remake the game for the Xbox 360. That is just terribly concerning. It may be completely a different game by the time it actually comes out, but then something that further amazes me is the way that the Xbox One now comes with Titanfall. It's almost as though Microsoft too is in here trying to convince me to grab that Xbox One if I want to play Titanfall, as though it is the only real way to play Titanfall. And that might be the truth. The only real way to play it might be on the Xbox One. Now, I read some statistics, and they're telling me that the Xbox One install, which is over 20 gigabytes, but the Xbox 360 install Titanfall is going to be at below 1.5 gigs, which is basically 1/18th of the game that the other one is if you look at install numbers. That's ridiculously worse. Now, do I think the graphics are going to be just terribly bad? No, I think they'll be on par with, Call of Duty Ghosts and whatnot, but the point is, it's not going to be some killer good game, and I think it's going to head down the same path that Halo 4 did. What's happened to Halo 4 lately is it's hit like record low player numbers. Like, Halo Reach could possibly have more players than Halo 4. Halo 4 has kind of died because it came out pretty much at a bad time. It came out at the, not really the end of the console's lifespan, but near the end of the Xbox 360 lifespan. Near enough to the end where it wasn't at the end like GTA 5 where it's going to uphold that lasting quality, but too far from the end where it's kind of been forgotten. And I think a lot of people forgot about Halo 4. I didn't like Halo 4, and I think Titanfall is going to end up the same way as Halo 4. But the biggest concern is, why is there an online-only game on a 9-year-old console? The system could go offline next week, which it obviously won't. It'll be a year or two before Xbox Live for the 360 closes down. But just the threat, the fact that the game will be entirely useless after Xbox Live closes down for the Xbox 360 is something that makes me not even want to even buy this game. Why do I want to buy an online-only game? I have other online-only games. Gotham City Imposters, Hybrid, and Gotham City Imposters turned out all right for me, I'm not going to lie. Oh, Battlefield 1943, I got that too. Hybrid turned out terribly disappointing. I bought the game on sale for like $5, so, it wasn't too big of an investment. But, I try to play it nowadays, and there's nobody on the servers. The servers are dead. When you've got an online-only game with no players in, the game is useless. When you have an online-only game where the servers are being shut down because Xbox Live is down, it's useless. But the good thing is Titanfall will have dedicated servers. That isn't really going to help out when Xbox Live for the 360 closes down altogether in who knows what time. But guys, tell me what you think, or if you even plan on getting Titanfall on the Xbox 360. And thanks for watching this Ghost Recon gameplay of me and Dylan. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. We'll be doing some different games here on our gameplays. We're kind of trying to get away from just doing Call of Duty every single time. So we're going to try and change it up, maybe do some other games, some older games. And guys, tell me what you think of that. I'd like to do Ghost Recon again, though. But thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe.